In the immediate aftermath of a breakup, there is a vacuum of power and emotion. Usually, one person pursues while the other retreats. The no-contact rule flips this script. By choosing silence, you stop being a source of validation and start being a mystery. This isn't about playing games, it's about psychological physics. When you remove your presence entirely, you allow the other person to experience the natural consequences of their decision. Without the noise of your pursuit, they are left alone with their thoughts. Here is the journey she travels through when you choose the path of the Stoic. The 7 stages explained. Stage 1, relief, the I'm free phase. Immediately after the split, she feels a surge of dopamine and a sense of freedom. Because the relationship likely had tension toward the end, ending it feels like escaping a pressure cooker. The depth, she expects you to chase her. If you text or plead, you validate her decision to leave because you become an annoyance she needs to manage. In this stage, you feel disposable because she hasn't yet felt the loss, only the relief of ending the conflict, curiosity, breaking the script. After a week or 2 of silence, the relief begins to wear off. She expected a barrage of I miss you texts. When they don't come, her ego is piqued. The depth, human psychology is wired to notice patterns. Your pattern was pursuer. By breaking that pattern, you create a pattern interrupt. She begins to wonder, is he with someone else? Did he never care that much to begin with? Silence becomes a louder message than any text you could send, annoyance and testing, the ego brews. As her curiosity goes unanswered, it often turns into irritation. She may feel that your silence is a sign of disrespect or coldness. The depth, this is where breadcrumbing happens. She might send a checking-in text or like a photo on social media. These aren't signs of love, they are tests to see if you are still on the hook. If you respond instantly and eagerly, her curiosity is satisfied, but they are not a guarantee. Stage 1. The true purpose of no contact isn't to manipulate her into stage 7, it is to get you to a stage of your own, when the noise dies down. By the time the initial high of the breakup or regret, going out with friends, the version of you getting new attention should no longer focusing on work starts to fade. You should be a stronger, more the reality of the and more grounded version of yourself becomes undeniable. Stoicism teaches us that we cannot control the hearts of others, but we can master our own. When she is alone at night or encounters a situation where she would normally lean on you, the void is felt. It's about giving yourself the space to outgrow the version of yourself that needed her, and the silence you've maintained makes that void feel permanent. Not for her, but for the man you are becoming. 5. Nostalgia, the fading effect bias. In psychology, the fading effect bias is a phenomenon where the brain minimizes the memory of negative emotions and emphasizes positive ones over time. The depth, she stops thinking about the arguments. She starts remembering the inside jokes, the way you looked at her, and the comfort of your presence. Her mind begins to rewrite the history of the relationship, casting you in a much more favorable light. Doubt and fear, the power shift. Nostalgia leads to the ultimate question, did I make a mistake? She begins to realize that high-value partners who can maintain their composure and walk away are rare. The depth, this is where the fear of permanent loss sets in. She begins to view you as the one that got away. Your value increases in her eyes because you have demonstrated that you do not need her to be whole. You have shown emotional self-sufficiency. Stage 7, regret and delayed grief, the weight of loss. While you processed your grief at the beginning, she is only now hitting the rock bottom of the breakup. The depth, this is delayed grief. The realization hits that the door might be closed for good. Whether she reaches out to reconcile or simply has to sit with the pain, she has finally experienced the full weight of her decision. The Stoic path to peace. The 7 stages are a map, but they are not a guarantee. The true purpose of no contact isn't to manipulate her into stage 7, it is to get you to a stage of your own, indifference. By the time she reaches nostalgia or regret, the version of you she is missing should no longer exist. You should be a stronger, more disciplined, and more grounded version of yourself. Stoicism teaches us that we cannot control the hearts of others, but we can master our own. Silence isn't just about giving her space to miss you, it's about giving yourself the space to outgrow the version of yourself that needed her. Hold the line. Not for her, but for the man you are becoming.